Sometimes the stories we think are just myths turn out to be shockingly real. Take the Amazon rainforest discovery that wasn't a one-off. It makes you wonder what else we've gotten wrong. Remember Homer's Iliad, that epic story about the 10-year siege of Troy, Achilles' Hector, the giant wooden horse? For thousands of years, everyone, and I mean everyone, scholars, historians, the smartest people around all, agreed it was basically ancient fanfiction. A great poem about honor and war, but definitely not a history textbook. It was a metaphor, a myth. Then, in the 1870s, this guy named Heinrich Schliemann comes along. Schliemann was, to put it mildly, obsessed with Homer. He decided to do something that was considered completely ridiculous at the time. He took the geographical clues in the Iliad literally. He went to a specific spot in modern-day Turkey, a hill called Hisarlik, and just started digging. What he found there completely shattered centuries of academic consensus. Under that hill, there wasn't just dirt. There was a city. In fact, there were multiple cities stacked on top of each other, each one destroyed and then rebuilt. This layered destruction was the kind of thing you didn't expect to see from a place that suffered repeated catastrophic sieges. Now, we have to be honest, Schliemann was a bit of a disaster. He was so eager that he basically bulldozed through the delicate archaeological layers, destroying a ton of priceless evidence in the process. He wasn't a careful scientist, but, despite his reckless methods, he proved his central point. Troy wasn't just a metaphor. It was a real place, and not just any place. It was a real city that stood at a massively strategic location, controlling access to the Black Sea trade routes. The kind of place that would be worth fighting a 10-year war over. Modern excavations have made it even clearer. Archaeologists have found burn marks, arrowheads still stuck in the ancient walls, and distinct layers of destruction that are consistent with warfare. And the timeline, it lines up remarkably well with the era Homer described. So, were there actual Greek heroes who were children of gods? Was there a giant wooden horse trick? Probably not, literally. But was there a real war? A real decade-long siege, and the real, violent destruction of a powerful city? The evidence just keeps piling up, screaming, yes. Here's the part that really gets me. For centuries, the most educated, sophisticated people on the planet were certain that Troy was fiction. They had all these complex logical reasons why Homer's story couldn't possibly be true. And they were all completely fundamentally wrong. It just makes you wonder, what myths do we believe today that future generations will dig up and prove were real all along? Thanks for watching.